What kind of podcast do you listen? Do you listen to like Greek podcasts? Kalimera y Kalispera? What do you? Girly things? Like Greek girly things? Do you like a Greek or a Cypriot Greek? What kind of Greek do you like? What do they discuss in this girly thing podcast?
About feminism.
Feminism? Opa. Greece is leading the way, huh? Christian Orthodox, gay marriage, and now feminism. Oh. In that order, you know? Greece is the only Christian Orthodox that has gay marriage, right? Who's next? Russia or Moldova? Romania! With the current administration, probably Romania, okay? Liebe Jordan! Woo, yeah! That's like a pride parade. Yeah, we had a bit of emotions. I don't know if you in Greece follow Romanian elections. But Romania was kind of like, opa, in the past 6-7 months. Everybody in Romania was like, oh my God. Because we had like, 2 Romanians run for presidential elections and almost the Russians won. Like that was And then they canceled the elections. They canceled the elections in Romania, and then they did new elections, and then everybody got mobilized, and then we have like a pro-European. Because the idea was like, the guy was like, we're gonna become, Romania's gonna go on its own. And this was like, this was the guy's speech in November, 1 month before entering Schengen. I was like, can we wait for Schengen before we go on our own? Can we have at least 1 month in Schengen so I can put it on my bucket? No, life is too easy. How about you go outside? Go outside, stay there. So anyway, we had elections, things worked out at the moment. 5 years, we have a new pro-European president. We'll see what happens in the next 5 years, right? But the crazy thing is, like, the first part of elections, they were doing a lot of election influencing. They canceled the first part of the elections because apparently a foreign state interfered in Romanian integrity elections, right? They didn't say which foreign state, but it was Russia. And it was interesting because the thing that I tell people is the way that they intervened was like they were basically people sponsoring influencers to talk about the pro-Russian candidate on TikTok. But in order to sponsor somebody to talk about something on TikTok, you can't just give them money. You have to give them stickers. When they do a live on TikTok, you donate stickers. So people don't. Have you ever donated TikTok stickers? It's basically kebab stickers. It's like Asian kiss stickers. So somebody donated like 5 million worth of kebab stickers to influence the elections in Romania. And I'm like, this is the dumbest way to lose the country. Okay, like. Anyway, so let's go back to girly things. Then we did boys things. After we almost went to Russia. Nice. The girly things. What? So feminism, and what else did they talk about?
Fashion, like the situation in Greece.
I was gonna say, like, this relationship is so hardcore on feminism, he doesn't talk. He's like, she beats me. At home, she slaps me if I say anything. Wait, now tell me a bit more. What else? Fashion? Greek fashion? Entrepreneurship. Yeah, round of applause for her. Yeah, there you go. Entrepreneurship is an interesting topic, yeah? I don't know, did you have a lot of entrepreneurs growing up in Thessaloniki? Did you have a lot of models for entrepreneurship?
No, I don't go to Athens.
To do entrepreneurship. They're like, we're gonna go to Athens and start something. What are we gonna start? A global economic crisis. That's what we're gonna... It's like, you don't declare taxes, you don't declare taxes. Hey, how about the Olympics now? Good plan, okay. Nice, okay, round of applause for the young lady. Get up for her, okay. Make some noise if you ever ate. There's always somebody. Make some noise if you ever ate chicken poop. Make some noise if you knew somebody that ate chicken poop. Yeah, so there's somebody. Always know somebody, right? You knew somebody, the young lady. You knew somebody that ate chicken poop. Where are you from? Maybe it was a Romania thing, right? Maybe it was like the children at school that you are poor, but if you eat chicken poop, there will be fortune upon yourself, right? Who did you know they ate chicken poop in Romania?
Someone that I saw in the summers when I was at my grandmother.
Yeah? Have you ever wondered what are they doing now? Do you think they moved on to cow poop? Yes. And extra protein. And what did you tell them? Hey man, stop eating chicken poop or?
No.
Everybody has to make their own decisions in life, okay? We all have to learn the hard way. Did you eat anything from the ground?
No.
You can be honest in this room. Nothing, yes? Nice. So what do you do now? What's your occupation?
I work for an association here in Brussels.
An association. How delightfully vague. Is it a nutritious association? Is it the Chicken Poop Foundation for Europe? We help kids stop eating chicken poop across the European Union. Donate now, and you too can save. You give a Haribo to a child instead of a chicken poop, right? What does your association do?
Public transport.
Huh. So you can easily access the chicken poop. Thanks a lot if you moved to Brussels recently. Yeah. When did you move, young lady, front row? 8 months ago. That's one fresh chicken, yeah? Where did you make the move from? From Austria? That's the worst chicken. You're Austrian? You're Romanian. Okay. You're like, I will take one step up in life, but only one. And then I will take the second one, okay? I don't want to go 2 steps and then I fall down the stairs and break my head, right? You were in Vienna or where? Innsbruck? Innsbruck is nice, right? They have like mountains. You get to hold the goat there, not a chicken, right? What were you doing in Innsbruck? Thank you. I was not claiming social benefits, if that's what you're asking for. I was pulling my weight in Innsbruck. And how did you decide to move to Brussels? A PhD? Nice. A PhD, you guys know what it is, a pretty huge chicken. That's a PhD, right? You're doing a PhD. PhD is a pretty huge degree, right? It's a doctorate. What are you doing a doctorate in? Toxicology? My grandpa died of cancer, but my uncle actually died of natural causes, alcoholism. Toxicology, well, I think we can all relate here, right? We can all have a... What are you studying in the toxicology field, specifically?
I'm studying different food ingredients and chemicals and their effect on liver.
How to make more rakia. How to make more stronger, powerful rakia that does not kill you instantly, but makes you suffer for long, okay? Nice. And how did you decide to study this? You had alcoholism in your family, or? I'm from Romania. Alcoholism is my family. Yeah. Your grandpa, you have any problems with alcohol in your family? Never. Where in Romania? Even my dog was sober. Where in Romania are you from? Piatra-Neamț. Yeah, cool. Piatra-Neamț is we have very fun ways of naming cities in Romania. Piatra-Neamț means German rock. Baia Mare means big bath. Satu Mare, big village, okay? Buzău, nothing. It means nothing, because it means nothing. Nice, we came over, and this is your partner? Are you Romanian as well, sir?
I'm German.
From Austria? Because the last German from Austria caused some problems. Where did you meet the young lady? In Vienna? Were you inebriated at the time, or were you like part of the toxicology study, or? What were you?
I started my studies
In Innsbruck. Okay, so you were in Vienna, and then you guys both studied in Innsbruck, or you worked.
I moved to Italy for 1 year.
This is a classic Romanian migration. Yeah. I had to go back. I had the right to return to Roma. I went there and I kissed the spaghetti. You have family in Italy?
No, I have an internship there.
Oh, for 1 year? Italians, they don't want to work. Nice. And you, sir? So you've been together now for how long?
almost 4 years.
4 years. Good round of applause for them. Get out for them. Yeah. Woo. So you are familiar with all the Romanian traditions. You've been to the churches?
Yeah, of course. Jesus feet.
Jesus' feet, yeah? Usually we just kiss the face, but I think they made a special exception for you. He's from Austria. They barred us entry into Schengen twice. They can kiss the feet. They can kiss the feet. And also lick in between a little bit. Make some noise if you have a desk job here. Yeah. A lot of you guys have desk jobs. What's your desk job, guy in third row? That's not quite a job now, is it, huh? You have a salary? Opa, hey. What are you studying in your PhD? AI? Let's go, brother. Which one are you doing? Are you doing LLMs, Claude, ChatGPT?
Forecasting.
Forecasting? The weather? Not looking good for your summer. What kind of forecasting do you do?
Energy.
Energy forecasting. Like if the sun is gonna blow up, or like if we're gonna use more electric. By the way, okay, carry on, sorry. I was gonna go on a rant about China electric cars, but I'll stop. I say, you remember how we wanted electric cars, but now China's making electric cars, and Europe was like, tariffs on electric cars. All of you guys here in Brussels, Yeah, that is odd, isn't it? Only if someone could make some policy. Let's see what the PhD guy has to say. What kind of forecast? For electric energy? For like fossil fuels or?
Wind power.
Wind power. Almost it's as if solar was right there, but are you predicting a lot of use of solar aeolian energy? Aeolian? What do you say? Wind?
It's a mess.
It's a mess? The birds are not farting enough, or what? That's how the wind is caused, right? The birds fart. Woo! Starting to smell a lot like summer. Why is it a mess? That's good. Let's dive deep.
We're not ready to have all the renewables yet. Like,
Which one are we ready for?
Nuclear.
For nuclear? Don't get me started on that, brother. I live in Germany. They're like, we gotta save the environment, so let's burn more coal. I guess the merch and the feeding merch starts from Mercedes. You know, like nice. So we're not ready to have nuclear. But does Belgium have nuclear power plants?
yes.
Who should have more nuclear power plants? Should Romania get nuclear power plants? In Italy? But Italy doesn't want nuclear. Interesting. Do we have any Italians here that want to chime in on this? They're like, no. Is it because the Vatican? Does Leo not allow nuclear weapons? What if we dress the nuclear power plants in models? Nice. So anyway, you are currently working at a desk, yes? So what do? Forecasting? You just like sit one?
Coding, machine learning.
My grandma's like, hey, scamming the government. You guys scamming the government. You just sit there and you use money. Who doesn't have a desk job? Is anyone here with not a desk job? Yeah, we got some people that, yeah, what's your non-desk job, trabajo, amigo? Flight attendant, okay, so you're like going around, you're like, flying around? I can see the nuclear power plant, there. What's the worst thing that ever happened to you in the air? Did you ever get like massive turbulence? You saw that was like a Ryanair flight with massive turbulence, and like a baby got hurt? That was not funny. Tell me. What? That's kind of like the best one, right? So what happened? The pilot was incapacitated. Did you have to jump in? Okay. You jumped into the toilet, yeah? You're at the back, nice. So who? Did they have like a second pilot? Ah, okay, but you didn't do us. Guys, is there a pilot on board? How they do with doctors. Yeah. We have a medical emergency. Is there a doctor on board? We have a flight emergency. Is there not a pilot on board? We even accept game experience. Where was it? Like across which country?
Belgium to England.
To England.
Very, very
Very short. Oh man, that's lucky. Very nice. But in the end, it was fine. Everybody. Did you tell the passengers?
No.
Sounds like you're ready to work in the government. The cataclysmic crisis is about to happen. Should we tell the citizens? Let them find out the fun way. A round of applause for this guy. Well done. All right, get up here. Woo! One more person with a non-desk job. Let's get one more person with a non-desk job. Who else is not non-desk? Yeah, the young lady over there. What's your? Yeah, you.
I'm an actress.
An actress? Like her Brussels is like, oh, she followed her dreams. Unlike us, whose dream was not to work for the European Union here, yes? We're just here for the money. Nice. What kind of actor do you like? Like a theater actress for like movies or theater? Very nice. Okay. And how often do you get to act? If I am feeling mischievous, I act with my boyfriend or my girlfriend. What kind of plays do you do?
Well, right now I'm working on a solo about the history of feminism in Eastern Europe. And
Communism in Eastern Europe. You've come to the right show, okay? You've come to the right show. Make sure to mention the hose. Can't have a play about communism without the hose now, can you, right? And you are from Eastern Europe, or are you just a fan?
And my mother is Hungarian and my father is Belgian, so I have to have.
I was gonna say the Hungarians would probably disagree with that Eastern European moniker, yes? Nice, very nice. So you want to do like what exactly, what part of Eastern European history do you want to talk about? Like the communism, but like, you know,
I'm totally
if you want to do a play about communism, you're just like, I'm gonna stay in line for bread for 45 minutes. This is an avant-garde piece. We are going to transport you into a time before the internet. Oh, are you waiting online for rye? No, just mold. Or what are the aspects of it? Let's explore. Have you already written it, or do you have to write it, or?
Yeah, I'm working on it, so I showed 45 minutes this week. So
45 minutes? Yeah, well done. And what was the?
I do some historical things, like explaining the history of USSR and the countries that were occupied. And I also talk about now and the relationship between Eastern and Western Europe. But I also do some funny things, like I also talk about the fact that there was never any enough toilet paper or something like that.
I was gonna say that's one thing my parents never told me about. How was communism? There was no toilet paper. So I just walked around with my underwear shitty. These are the elements of communism no one talks about, right? They tell you about the hose, they tell you about the bread, they don't tell you about the shit in the underwear, you know? That's Alright, that's my time, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a nice evening. Give it up for yourself. Thank you for coming out upstairs as well. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you have a nice time. Hope you have a good summer. Hope to see you guys again in one piece. No tariffs. All right. See you later. Bye-bye.